Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is the Princess here, Tia Kona, whatever you want to call me, I don't really care. I have officially been on YouTube for a whole year. Now obviously I don't take it that seriously, let's be real. I don't post every week, everyone knows this. And normally my vlogs are the bit that I love the most, but then they don't get the most views. Anyways, we won't talk about that. And I've grown quite quickly considering I don't post that much. I don't really like promote my channel that much. I'm not gonna lie, I have enjoyed doing YouTube. Oh my god, that sounds disgusting. I don't really create content thinking, oh yeah, I want views. I just create content because I like editing. Even though it's been like a year and I didn't even think I would like make it to a year, I did, which is like a good achievement considering that I've got uni on top of that and then the pandemic. Anyways, I'm literally just gonna tell you a bunch of stuff that I wish I knew when I was starting YouTube and like what to look out for, how to make your content better and things like that. It's just gonna be a quick fire thing off the top of my head again, because you know how I love to do that. I don't really like to plan. Yeah, let's just get into the video. It has officially been 1 year that I've been on YouTube, which is weird considering when I first started I was like, you know, I'll probably quit halfway. But it's actually really fun and I like taking videos anyways. I'm on social media a lot anyways, so I thought, you know what, why not just carry on? I don't know, I don't really see a big future in it, but if there is one, like at least I continued. If there isn't, then no, I'm having fun posting. To me, it's just another social media platform. If you're interested in putting stuff on YouTube, there's loads of tips in there, so watch it, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, whatever you want to do. The first thing is, if you want your subscribers to grow at a consistent rate, you also need to post consistently. You need to post, I'd say, once a week, but it can't just be anything. It has to be a consistent type of content. So if you want to do gamer content, it has to be just gamer stuff most of the time if you want it to grow consistently. If you're doing makeup, if you want to grow your channel, post consistently. When I was posting consistently, that's when I found like my subscribers were going up by like 20 a week. But then I stopped posting consistently, unfortunately, because I had work and then I had to move out and blah blah. That's when I realized that my subscriber count was like, it was still going up, but it wasn't going up as fast as it was before. If you want your subscriber count to go up and your likes and your social media interactions to keep going up, make sure that you're posting consistently, maybe once a week or if once every 2 weeks, but just make sure you have a day so that people will look forward to it and they're like, oh yeah, blah 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 is posting today, I'm excited for that, let me tell my friends. People just get excited when you post your stuff. Eventually in the future you won't even need to be consistent because when you post, people will just go and watch it. Make sure you have a good camera quality. It doesn't even have to be amazing, but sometimes you can have an iPhone 8 or iPhone 7 and that can do the job. Honestly, if you're working with like an iPhone, the thing that makes the camera look even better or the quality look even better is the fact that you've got good lighting. So invest in a ring light. Some ring lights aren't even that expensive. You can get a good ring light for £27, or you can get something that's really really bright for, I don't know, like £90 or whatever. If you invest in your lighting, you won't even need to worry about the camera that you're using because, well, don't take that seriously, but if you've got an iPhone 8 upwards, honestly that'll be good enough. Samsungs are really good with camera quality, so if you want to use that, that's good too. Audio, make sure that we can hear what you're saying, because there are so many videos that I've watched where fair enough people are just starting out, but if I can't hear what you're saying, I'm not going to watch it. I'm just going to be staring at your face. It's just going to be so awkward. I'm not going to do that. Make sure that your audio is great. I don't even have a microphone or anything. I just know that my microphone on my phone works. And when you're editing, look back at your video and make sure that you can hear every single thing that you're saying clearly. I know I speak really fast. When I'm making videos, I try not to speak that fast. This is not fast for me. This is actually very tough for me not to speak that fast. Just remember that you're probably not the first person to do what you do on YouTube, so take inspiration from others. There's no problem with taking inspiration from others, even if you want to copy some other people's video ideas, because no one is you. Make sure that you take inspiration from others. Look at how they do their videos, look at how they talk to the camera, look at how they interact with their followers or their subscribers. If this is your first time doing it, just look around at others. If they're already doing good, they're doing something right, so just make sure you look at their videos too. If people give you criticism, as long as it's not in a rude way, just take the criticism, because it's going to be good for you in the long run as long as you improve and just take it on the chin. If you look at my very first video to where I am now, it's two completely different things. I may look the same, like facial wise, but actually how the camera looks, how the video looks and blah blah, it's two different people. Take criticism, take it on the chin, improve your channel in that way. If you can afford to improve your channel in that way, do it. If you want to buy a camera, do it. If you want to buy a microphone, do it. If you want to buy a ring light, do it. Whatever you feel like you need to do to improve your channel, do it. If you need editing software, do it. Invest in Adobe, invest in Final Cut Pro. Even though that's a one-time payment, it's like £300 and Adobe is like 12 something a month, and Adobe is easy to work with, if I'm being honest. If you're editing a video, just make sure that what you're keeping in it is relevant and easy to watch, because in this day and age of like TikTok and things like that, where videos are 15 seconds and they're getting thousands of views, you might as well just make your video quite short. Unless it's something you want to make long, don't make a video unnecessarily long. Say if you're doing a vlog, I don't need to know what you had for breakfast that day unless it's a breakfast vlog or what I did for that day type thing. If it's a fashion vlog or you're going on holiday, I don't need to know every single thing you did that day. I don't need to know what eyelash, blah blah, whatever you did. If it's just taking too long, I'm not gonna watch it, honestly. Unless you're someone that I've watched since you started, I'm not gonna watch a new video and it's absolutely long for no reason. And if you're filming, make sure you're face is in the camera or someone else's face in the camera. Like sometimes we don't want to see scenery unless it's part of the actual video. Don't be afraid to edit out parts of the videos that you feel aren't up to scratch with your content or with your page, because I've edited out people from my channel because it doesn't fit the standard. Whatever happened is either something that's inappropriate, cancellation station in the future, or it's just not what the video is about, so there's no need for it to be in the videos. Don't be afraid to edit out stuff, as if it's not up to scratch with your channel, don't be afraid to edit it out. And with the subscriber count and the follower count and the likes and the dislikes and whatever, they will come with time. You've just got to have that video that just clicks with the audience. If you feel, okay, I posted my first video, I'm expecting to get 10k likes. No. On your first video, unless you've already got tons of followers on something else, you're probably not going to get that many views or likes. The subscribers, everything will come eventually if you're consistent enough with it, because people like consistency. Your follower count and your subscriber count will come with time. I was at a point where I was at like 100 subscribers, I think, when I had just started, and I was like, okay, this is going to be it for me. And then out of nowhere, I gained like 100 subscribers overnight when I posted a video. And then other times I'll gain 30 subscribers, other times I'll gain like 2 subscribers. It depends who's online, it depends who's watching your stuff, it depends who's vibing with you. Honestly, it does not matter at this earlier stage to make sure that you have 10,000 subscribers as soon as you start, unless you're posting content that's weight loss content or fashion content or like stock market content. If it's just you being you on your channel, just wait. There's a time when people start vibing with you. When you start, keep it simple. Keep it simple and keep it about you. If that's what your channel's about, keep it about you. Don't worry about adding in a ton of shade borough memes or I'm just baked memes or things like that. People want to see your face. When you first start your channel, what has brought people in is your face. That is what has brought people in. So keep it to that. I put in tons of memes that didn't even make sense. When I look back at these videos now, I'm like, who was I trying to please? That's not what I like to do. I like watching some of those videos sometimes, but then again, it's like you've put in a meme that I expected. I'm not watching it anymore because it's boring. It's predictable. And for me, that isn't what I want to watch. Some things are just so likable when they're simple because it's easy for people to watch. Attention span being so short nowadays, being simple is the way to go, really. When posting your videos, make sure that you're using all the characters in the title. Don't make your title short. Put as many things in the title that you can. When I first started, I used to put little things in the title, fresh advice. If people search that in the search bar, they're never going to find your videos. If you're a small YouTuber and you put something small like fresh advice or makeup tutorial, they're never going to find it because there are millions of other people out there that have millions of subscribers that are going to put makeup tutorial and they're going to come up first. You're going to be way at the bottom. They're never going to find your video or you. So make sure you're putting in tons of stuff in the titles. For me, if I was doing a makeup tutorial, I'll put in Zambian black girl doing makeup tutorial using these products, and I put the products in the title because I know that if people put in the products, I'm coming up. If people put in black girl, I'm coming up. People put in tutorial, I'm coming up. If people put in Zambian girl, I'm coming up. I know that there are so many different things that people can search and I will come up with all of them. Eventually someone's going to find my video that doesn't know me. Make sure that you give a descriptive title that gives enough context for it. You put in all the hashtags that you want to put in. Make sure you put in a lot in the description, because believe it or not, what you put in the description, if you type that into the search bar, it will come up. Your video will come up. So make sure you're working with YouTube and working with them, I'd say, to make sure that your video comes up when people search up certain things. So if people put in makeup tutorials Zambian girl on Google, I'm going to come up at some point, whether it's on the first or second page, even though no one goes to the second page, but I will be coming up. Make sure that your title reflects what's in the video. Don't make clickbait titles. You're not that famous yet, so don't worry about that. If you want to be big on YouTube, thousands of views, you're going to encounter a little bit of hate. Obviously, I think I've only had about 3 videos where I got a bit of hate, but I don't really care because it's me. Like, I don't care. I'm really at that point where it's like, okay, now what? You're pointing out things about myself that I already know. Get ready to encounter some hate if you really want to go big. Back when I was a kid and I used to see people get hate on videos, I used to think, wow, like, is there not a way to filter this out? Like, do we have to see this? But YouTube is good now. They have a section on the YouTube Studio app where you can filter out all the hate that you get, but they do it for you. You can't choose, like, if it was racist, filter out like the N-word or something like that. You can't do that. So if anything bad comes up, YouTube will just say, do you want people to see this comment? So they're getting really good at that. Just get ready to encounter some hate. Like, I got a lot of dislikes on a video once, but then the video got so many views that I didn't really care about the dislikes anyways, so it was all right with me. Sometimes a lot of hate can actually grow your channel even more. I found out when I was getting hate, which is all right. Make sure you're using your social media to your advantage. If you already have over 1,000 followers on Instagram, or if you have loads of people on Snapchat, use that to your advantage. Don't be afraid to promote your own stuff. If that goes with businesses, YouTube, Instagram, your Snapchat, your Facebook, whatever you want to use, don't be afraid to promote your own stuff, because at the end of the day, you're winning. If people want to delete you, if people find you annoying, let them do it, because what benefit are they actually giving to you if they're not going to support you? When you're editing, I don't know, this is my pet peeve for people that just start YouTube, but don't go overboard with the effects. beats. Don't go overboard with your theme tune, blah, blah. Make sure you stand out. There's no problem with doing what other people have done, but make sure that you and your personality, if you're gonna do what other people have already done, make sure your personality bangs, because if you're just doing what other people have done and you're boring, we're not gonna watch you. Just make sure your editing is up to scratch. Obviously, I'm no critic. I'm no star, am I? I just like editing videos. It's kind of fun, especially during when you've got nothing else really to do. I have other things to do, but I'm avoiding it. Just make sure that your editing is like up to par, your sound is correct, you look all right in the camera. When you edit, make sure you don't cut off your words. Make sure you've got the clips that you need. Put too much in, don't put too little in, because then again, it's boring and it's like, okay, well, I've just watched you for 2 minutes and you did nothing, so what now? Listen to your subscribers, because even though they may not know how YouTube works or how to do it, they're the people that are like giving you a platform, really. If your subscribers say, I want longer videos, give your subscribers a longer video every so often. Even if it's not what you do, every so often do give them a longer video. If your subscribers are like, okay, I love your videos, can you do a longer vlog for us? That means more people are gonna watch that longer vlog because that's what they want to see. If you're giving them what they want to see, they're gonna watch it. Now, I've got a pet peeve, and that's intros. My intro is very simple, personally, because all the photos that I take, I'm not looking at the camera, so I can't really do one of those intros where it's like your Snapchat comes across the screen, your Instagram, blah blah, and it's like 3 prints of you and then like a graphic background. I can't do that. None of my photos are like worthy of that. They're good photos, do not ever get me wrong, don't ever get it twisted. They're not that kind of intro worthy. Whatever intro resonates with you, do that. You don't have to do the one that everyone's doing with the Snapchat blah blah. If anything, it's getting a bit repetitive and it's getting a bit tiring. Like, I don't really like it. It's not really my thing. It's not really anyone else's thing anymore. I don't really have any other tips and tricks, but if you want to know any questions or anything, if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, if you ever want to ask any questions, if you have any queries, if you need software, if you want tricks of like how I edit quickly, things like that, just ask. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, I'm gonna hide my tips and tricks, because honestly, I wish people had let me know earlier some different things. Take criticism. Be able to take criticism, because sometimes your videos suck, and I know that. I look back now and I'm like, wow, people really let me post this. Watch your videos back. If you can't watch your video back without cringing, other people aren't watching it. I'm telling you now, other people are not watching that video. If you listen to one of your videos, or if you watch one of your videos back and the audio isn't working for you and you're like, oh, you know what, I'm just gonna post it anyways, I'm telling you, as soon as your audio cuts out, no one's watching anymore. No one is actually watching. Someone is sitting on their phone and their laptop is playing in the background, which is giving you a view, but it's not having people interact, and they're probably not gonna ever come back to your channel. When you're done editing, watch your videos back and be so critical of what it looks like, what it sounds like, how you look, how other people look, how other people's images are being portrayed, because everyone at the end of the day, especially at this age, we're all looking for jobs. Having someone on your channel and sitting next to you, blah blah, look through the video with them, edit the video with them so they know what they're getting into. I don't know, me, I don't really care how I look on my channel. I mean, sometimes I do put on the face sometimes, but other times it's like I'll just come on with no makeup and I'll just like talk to you guys, especially in like vlogs and stuff. But if I'm sitting down and doing a video like this where I feel like it might get a couple views, I'll just go ahead. Just take everything on the chin. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask me. If you need help with anything, go ahead and ask me or ask someone else. Be able to take criticism and things like that. Make sure you're watching your videos back. Be so critical of what you're posting on your channel. Make sure that everyone is at their best, or at what your channel portrays as a standard. Make sure everyone's at that standard. But at the end of the day, don't take it too seriously, because some of the best YouTubers out there do not take themselves too seriously. Yeah, I've been on YouTube for 1 year, and I thank everyone that's been subscribed from the beginning. Oh my god, this is so cringy. Thanks for coming back all the time. Like, I don't know, like, how do you end a video like this? I know, I like it. I like doing my channel. I like doing my thing. I'm not as consistent as I'd like to be, but obviously I'm at uni as well, so I've got that to do. My last point is, if you ever want to start a YouTube channel, be consistent. That is my main point. Whatever you put out there, whether it's rubbish or good, just be consistent with it, because consistency is key. It really is key. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff down below, and I think we're out. No. It's so bright. Is it the fact that I haven't got my hair done? I just look really weird. Thumbnail. Is that... what do you call it? I could be your supermodel if you believe. Nothing like your exes. Nothing like your exes. Oh, are my hands dry? Do they look dry? What is that? I can put you in a knock it down if you let me. I'm nothing like your exes. And I like putting music in the background of some of my songs. I look a bit like, I look a blob. I just look really weird, like something's wrong with my face, but I can't tell what it is. It's the fact that I haven't got my hair done. Nothing like you were, like, that was bad. I'm gonna sneeze. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe.
What are you gonna do to me? Mr. Johnson?